Hey there! Ever wondered if some of the things we commonly say to our children might not be as helpful as we think? Whether you're a parent, soon-to-be parent, or an educator, we all share the same goal of wanting the best for our kids. But sometimes the words we choose might not convey the positive impact we intend. Today, we're excited to share insights on 5 things you might want to reconsider when talking to your children. Stick around until the end because the last phrases, despite being commonly used, can have a surprisingly negative effect on children's growth and mindset. Now, no more delays, let's jump right into it. Number 1. No. Don't. Stop. Okay, let's play a mind game. Forget about the pink elephant for a moment. Seriously, stop thinking about the pink elephant. Well, did it work? We believe that the moment we say, don't think about the pink elephant, the first image that pops into your mind is a pink elephant. It's ironic, isn't it? The more we try to avoid the thought, the more we actually think about it. Our minds are valuable real estate with limited space. Negative thoughts can occupy that space, leaving less room for positive ones. This holds true for our children as well. Consider when we say no to them, it opens the door to numerous alternatives. Do not hit. Okay, well then, can I kick? Can I slap? Can I pinch? So what's the solution really? Now, we know those pink elephants might still be lingering, but now we want you to start picturing a blue monkey. Yes, a blue-friendly monkey eating bananas and waving at you. Suddenly, your head is filled with a blue monkey. The good news is, just like negative thoughts, positive thoughts can occupy our mind space. It works both ways. So, let's start using positive language. Instead of saying what not to do, guide our children toward what to do because explicit instructions leave them with one clear course of action. Dear friends, we understand breaking the habit of using the no word can be challenging. It won't happen overnight, and yes, there'll be times when no is necessary. However, incorporating more positive language will undoubtedly bring about a significant transformation in your parenting journey. Number 2. Stop crying or calm down. Both phrases, unfortunately, lack empathy and indirectly convey the message that it's not right to feel sad, angry, or any other emotions perceived as negative, potentially hindering long-term emotional development and overall well-being. Suppressing a child's emotion by urging them to stop crying or stop feeling certain emotions may lead to complications in the future. Pediatric psychologist Kristen Loisel-Rich emphasizes that this suppression could result in children withholding various emotions, contributing to anxiety or mood issues later on. It's essential to help children understand that feeling upset is a natural part of the human experience and every emotion serves a purpose. Every emotion is trying to communicate something, and discouraging expressions of sadness or other perceived negative emotions may indirectly communicate that these feelings are unacceptable. Consequently, they may try to suppress their negative emotions in the future and struggle to manage their emotions in a healthy manner. In fact, many adults still struggle with identifying their emotions and their roots. Therefore, teaching children to recognize and understand their emotions is a crucial step in fostering healthy emotional development. Encourage open communication by acknowledging their emotions, saying, "It looks like you're really angry right now," and inviting them to share the reasons behind their feelings. Once they can identify their feelings, guide them toward constructive ways to channel these emotions, such as drawing, listening to music, or engaging in physical activity. By embracing and understanding their emotions, children will be equipped to manage their emotions better and navigate interpersonal relationships more effectively in the future. Hey, are you learning something new so far? If yes, hit the subscribe button as it will help more people discover this video and benefit from it. Alright, the third thing you should reconsider before saying it to your children is no dessert unless you eat your vegetables. Sounds familiar, huh? Well, this approach is indeed like a shortcut to get your children to do what you want them to do. However, when you say this statement, it basically implies that eating vegetables is a chore to be endured or an obstacle to be overcome, rather than a positive part of a meal. It sends off the message that vegetables are a punishment, while dessert is the final reward. We definitely want them to grow up loving their greens, not just eating them because they're forced to, right? So it's important that our approach doesn't just focus on making sure our children eat the veggies, but we want them to truly appreciate vegetables for their own merits. And here are some better approaches you can consider. First, instead of framing dessert as a reward, praise your children when they try a new vegetable or eat their veggies without mentioning dessert. Second, lead the way by showing your love for veggies, because kids are more likely to dive into a plate of greens if they see you enjoying them. Next, get creative in the kitchen. Make veggies tasty and fun and involve your kiddos in the whole preparation process. And finally, make mealtime a positive experience instead of turning it into a battleground. Remember, it's all about fostering a lifelong love for healthy eating with patience, creativity, and positivity. Hey, are you still with us? We will soon be revealing one of the most commonly used phrases by parents, yet it carries potentially one of the biggest negative impacts on children, so make sure to stay tuned. Number 4. Just do as I say. Parents may want to consider shifting away from the just do as I say approach for several important reasons. First of all, imagine being told, just do as I say. How does that make you feel? Would you obediently follow it, or would it trigger you to disobey the instructions even more? Even if you choose to follow it, you might do so unwillingly, simply because you feel compelled. And yes, it works the same for children. This phrase dismisses the child's need for understanding and learning, hindering their critical thinking and problem-solving skills. It essentially implies that obedience is paramount, leaving no room for open discussions. Also, it might create a power dynamic that does not encourage open communication, making it a bit tricky to build trust between parents and kids. The just do as I say approach could potentially interfere with that warm emotional connection between parents and kids. Positive relationships between parents and children truly blossom when there's understanding, empathy, and good communication. Therefore, it's important that we encourage open discussions and provide age-appropriate reasons behind requests. Not only does this approach empower children to make informed decisions, but it also fosters a sense of autonomy and responsibility. It sets kids up for skills for making confident decisions and solving problems down the line while nurturing a healthy parent-child relationship. Now, as promised, we have reached the final point of today's video. Number 5. You are so smart. You are a natural, or any other ability-based compliments. While it's widely known that criticizing or labeling children with negative terms can have negative impacts on their growth, the same holds true for positive labels if not used correctly. Let us share a true story. There was a girl who consistently achieved the highest score in her class. Each time she excelled, her parents would praise her intelligence, calling her talented, and even stating that she's a natural learner who does not need to study as hard as others. The consequence? She stopped trying new things and avoided taking on fresh challenges. Why? Because she could not risk failure. If she failed, she wouldn't be perceived as that smart and talented girl anymore. Instead of empowering her, the compliments became burdensome. robbing the joy of learning from her. Furthermore, she stopped putting in 100% effort in everything she did. Remember how her parents said she's a natural? Effort should not be required for a natural, so she began to view effort as a weakness. Even if she did put in effort, she wouldn't give it her all. Why? Because going all in and failing would not only mean she's dumb, but also not a natural. So parents, as much as you might be tempted to praise your children for their talent and ability, be extra careful with how you phrase it. Praise them for their effort instead of their ability. Instead of saying, "You are so smart," say, "Great effort, you must have worked really hard." Ability-based praise can trap them in a fixed mindset, making them avoid anything that could expose their flaws. On the other hand, effort-based praise cultivates a growth mindset, fostering a positive attitude towards new challenges. If you want to delve deeper into the growth and fixed mindset, check out our next video here about the growth mindset shifts that will change your life. See ya!